Sunday is a day when a lot of people head to church, but a new study shows that number is on the decline. Christians make up 65% of the U.S. adult population. That's down 12% over the past decade. People who don't identify with any religion are on the rise, now making up more than a quarter of the population. News 5's Jay Jarvis takes a closer look at these numbers and the possible reasons behind them.
Now, those numbers sound drastic, but an expert we spoke to says they're not very surprising at all. Religion has been trending downward for decades, especially among younger generations. Now, in that study, the Pew Research Center found that compared to more than 75% of baby boomers, just less than half of millennials describe themselves as Christian. Another 40% identify as either atheist, agnostic, or nothing in particular, and the rest say they belong to a non-Christian faith. Now, experts say there are several different factors in play when it comes to those trends. For one, there's less social pressure on younger people to identify as religious, and also other institutions in our communities have taken over the roles that churches and religion typically would.
So things like CrossFit and Soul Cycle and Pure Barre, these provide community, and there's a kind of ritual structure to what they do together. I've heard stories of, CrossFit leaders and Pure Barre instructors getting ordained so they can perform weddings or funerals for members in their community.
Now, Professor Beal says that another reason behind that decline might be that some people feel they can't question teachings or positions within religion. He says he expects that downward trend to continue, but that if religious leaders welcome those questions, we could start to see some of those people come back. In Cleveland, Jay Jarvis, News 5.